Have you ever thought that your emotion can be stored in the organs? That unexpressed emotion can go to different organs like the lung, like the liver, like the heart, and just stay there because you didn't have time to look at them. Watch this classic example, how emotion gets stored in the lung of this client. See you soon. Hi, William. So I know you approached me because you like the idea of approaching healing through emotions, and I'm working with the energy that is lodged in the organs or emotion that are lodged in the organs, and I'd like to help you in this way. So if you can tell me a big background, what would you like us to focus on? And let's see how it goes.
Yes, first of all, thank you here for this space. Yes, few years ago, I had an injury practicing deadlifting, like weightlifting, Olympic weightlifting. And, very, I would say, nasty pain in my right knee that I would say it hasn't healed in the way I wanted it to heal. So I'm a very active person. I play football. I do weightlifting, still not in uh, the same way I did it years ago. And I would like to, just start doing all those stuff again. So I would like to try and see if we can maybe check if there was something wrong energetically in that specific part of the body.
Okay. Did you have any injury in the knee before? I understand it's the right knee, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
All the scans say there's nothing, but I still feel the pain when I do strong lifts. When I do heavy lifting, put the knee under stress, I feel a great deal of pain.
Yeah. Okay. So energy reading has many aspects to it. One aspect is only generally connected to the energy of the body, and the other aspect is connecting to the tissues or the organ. We want to look specifically at their emotion or any other information that comes from the organ. So first, I'd like to give you a general reading of energy. And I would say that generally your energy is in balance between left and right. Yeah. So I would say that the left side is a bit, you can say, looks a bit smaller compared to the right. And there's a lot of excess, you can say excess energy on the right side in general. So we cannot say that because of that it's been injured, but we can say that the energy distribution in the body is not balanced, and obviously it can create problems. Can be either on the left or the right. The left because it doesn't have enough, or the right because it has too much. So in your case, that's this imbalance. I believe is contributing to what you feel. Now, if we go specific to the right knee, so yeah, at this very moment, when I connect to your right knee, what I can say is that the energy that's supposed to nourish the right side and the right leg. Just 1 minute, there's too much of messages here. It's disturbing. Okay, so the energy that's supposed to nourish the right leg coming from the top part of the body going down, what I see is deviated, so it doesn't go straight down. Okay, so let's say around the pelvis, it deviates and it makes like a circle, to the right, and it's going out. I mean, I'm showing to the left, but I'm like I'm you, so it's going to the right. And so the right leg is not receiving the most power possible. So even it's been injured, it cannot heal very easy. Yeah. So one thing is to try and we can say see why there is the blockage, and harmonize so the energy will flow straight in. But let's see the knee itself. Now, yesterday we had a short meeting and we kind of did a sample of that. So maybe it's already had some effect because I don't get the same image as I got yesterday. Yeah. Yesterday I told you that there was like a wooden leg or lower leg attached to the knee, and that maybe come from a previous life. Right now, I don't see that image so clear. What I see more is that the physicality of the right leg is there, but the energy is bypassing it and going to the right and then coming back to the foot. Yeah. So maybe I'm thinking now, instead of focusing on the knee, maybe we can focus on the whole leg. First, see what's going on in the whole leg. So for that, what we can do is I tell you that I am your leg. Yes. So when I'm saying I am your leg, basically I'm inviting my system to reflect your leg through my system. What does it mean? It means that if the leg holds emotion, I'm going to feel emotion. If it holds images, if it holds traumas, if it holds any information, it will reflect through my system. And then I can communicate it back to you. And then maybe you have some question for your leg, I can reflect it back. So let me just take a minute. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So when I'm saying I'm your leg, what comes is, yeah, something of what came yesterday. So come as if the top part of your leg, all the way down to the knee, it feels that there is fear there, fear. Yeah. So when I'm saying I'm your right leg, immediately for the top part comes fear. And for the bottom part comes that wooden image that came yesterday. As if that information is lodged in the leg, yeah, of fear and some like a prosthesis or something that is not part of the leg that was there. And then I said yesterday, and maybe this I'm not sure, but maybe it has to do with past life experience. But basically, this is what I'm feeling. It's very clear. Yeah. So do you have any questions about it? If I'm saying I'm your leg, would you like to ask me anything?
Yeah, I would like to ask my leg why, why that injury came in an important moment of my physical development, where I was getting stronger and stronger and it hindered my progress. What?
I understand. Yeah. So I think, I mean, I think it came because the leg is not together. So this is the weakest point, maybe in your body or your, how do you say, your structural body, your physical body. Yeah. So it cannot tolerate the power that you require this to use. Okay. So I think we have to maybe do healing on the leg. Yeah. So let's see what, I mean, if you have any more question on the leg, to the leg, I'm happy to.
Yes, I would like to ask if is there any way for me to, to help the leg to heal as fast as possible and in
Yeah.
a way that
Yeah.
heal it for good.
Yeah. So using the system I'm working, let's first check that image of the leg energy is not connected. Since when it is, because you said it happened, I understand, not long ago, but we can go in this system back in time and see what happened, you know, uh, whenever we want. Yeah. So, for example, I'll go. How old are you now?
32.
Okay. So let's say we say 15. and I say it was exactly the same. Okay, so let's say 5, and I say it was exactly the same, maybe even worse. When I say worse, it means that I see the right leg energy going completely separate in the knee, as if there are not two legs, but this wooden is not even connected. Yeah, it's really. So this is a 5 year. Then I say 1 year is the same. Then I say when you are in the uterus is the same. Yeah. So I think you brought it into this life. I think it's information that you experienced in previous life. Yeah, and the system as karma or as information that lodge in your system is manifesting in this life. So let's check. Okay. So do you want to ask anything about your previous life?
Well, it would be like more curiosity for me to ask that if this is possible to know how it happened, maybe, but if
Yeah.
not, that's
I
okay.
mean, I'm a, I'm whatever come to me, I say, if nothing come, I say nothing, but let's just see what comes. So what comes to me is something that has to do with riding a horse and being attacked, on the right side and being and falling, and the horse fell on your leg. Yeah. And I'm not sure it killed you, but there is no doubt it smashed your leg big time. Yeah, big time. And the horse fell over your right leg. Yeah. And yeah. And when I connect to that, and there is a lot of agony, big, big, big agony and suffering around this. And I don't think you died. Yeah. You just got a very severe injury. And yeah. Okay. Okay. So maybe what we have to do now is try to do some healing, you know? And because what we're working with in the level of energy information, so we have to work on that level because your system hold this information in it. Yeah. And we need to, in a way, reprogram, you can say, or reconnect. Yeah. So the way we can try and do it is by you, in a way, acknowledging a new possibilities for your leg to be, because as if you subconsciously been programmed or came into this life programmed that this leg is still injured, but it's not injured. Yeah, there's no reason for it to be injured. So we have to like reprogram. So what we can do is connect to the time that you were in the uterus of your mother. Okay, and you just say in your mind, I'm in the uterus of my mother, and um, I'm now letting go of the information of the injured leg, and my legs, both legs, especially the right one, is developing perfectly new and perfect now. Yeah. So you can say it in your mind. And once you finish this, or if anything comes to you from what we're doing, just let me know. Any emotion come, any images, any insight, whatever comes, just let me know.
I feel felt like the body refuses to, to heal. It's in that particular moment, I felt like did all my uh, put all my strength on that particular place of the body, and it was uh, kind of hard for me to dissipate that feeling of the knee being injured. So I don't know if maybe we can try. I don't know, another. Is there anything else I can do besides putting that thought in my mind while being
Wait,
in
wait,
the
wait.
wall of it?
Slowly,
Okay,
slowly, my
okay,
friend. We do something, we have to complete that something. Then
okay,
we continue.
okay.
Then we continue. First, we have to see if it's effective, you know. So we did something. Yeah, we talked with the leg. We invited to come back to harmony. And you should say now in your mind, my leg is, you know, is completely in harmony and connected perfectly to, you know, to the pelvis, to the knee, and to the foot. It's perfect. It's just perfect. Yeah, I'm deleting all information regarding to a wooden leg, an injured leg. This is out. Yeah, my legs is perfect. So just bring that information. What's happening?
I'm imagining the the whole body, the sorry, like like being renewed,
Very good.
especially that from the top to the bottom.
Yeah,
Like there is a new leg grow
yeah,
slowly,
yeah. It
slow
looks
and
good.
steady, but
It looks good now. I don't see any deviation or anything like this, you know. It looks good.
I imagine the energy flowing from the crown
Mm-hmm.
to the feet,
Okay.
like in a straight line.
Very good. Perfect. Okay. So next step is to connect to the tissues because we did what we did so far, but let's say there are physical injury in your knee, you know, and there are tissues there that maybe not didn't heal very well, you know, and this yeah, maybe um, maybe the tendons are not okay, you know, maybe the blood vessels, okay, maybe the ligaments. So let's look now and connect more to different segments or different parts of your knee, and let's see how they're doing. Okay. So the most common, you know, for knees injury is the ligaments of the knee that they get out of place. So let's connect to the ligament. I'm connecting now. I'm saying I'm your ligaments, and they're perfectly powerful and beautiful. No problem there. We're connecting to the blood vessels, and there is a bit of a problem. Yeah. And the blood vessel, um, and that's supposed to, how would I say, that's supposed to nourish the lower part of the knee and the lower leg, like where the tibia connected, um, is a bit squashed. Yeah, as if it's coming down well, but then it's a bit squashed under. So although it's physical and we don't do operation here, but maybe we can tap into the blood vessel energy and just be with it and encourage it like you encourage your leg to come to harmony. Just encourage it to come back to a perfect flow, a beautiful flow, and beautiful alignment with the rest of the blood vessel system. Yeah. Okay. Then we can go into the nervous system, but I checked already, it's okay, no problem. And then we go to the cartilage. Okay, that's also quite often I get injured in the knee. So let's connect to that. And yeah, there's a little bit of imbalance in the cartilage between the inner left of the right knee to the outer right of the right knee. Yes, so the external part, where what I said was the wooden part, tibia, is not as nourished. So again, we can focus in that area. Do you understand where?
Yeah.
Okay, so just you focus there, and you acknowledge that that part of your knee is renovating, is replenished, the cartilage is renovating. Okay, and then we connect to the bone themselves, and no problem with the bones. They're all perfect. Okay, so I think this is enough for the knee, and I suggest give time for your body. Don't put too much weight on it. Take it easy. Understanding that you're bringing new information to the system, and slowly, you can try, but slowly. And also, I'm happy that we do another checkup, maybe in a week or two, and then we can see how it's going, and then
Sure.
I can tell you immediately if it's better. I mean, now it's better, but the energy has to change into matter. Yeah. So it might take more time that the energy flows okay, but then it has to renovate also the substance, because energy changes immediately, substance take time. Okay. So, but it's very important that you do this visualization. Because you told me that you had a while ago, you had some lung infection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want us to look at the lung 1 minute to see what's going
Well,
on?
let's check if it's healed.
Okay. Okay, just a minute. But there, because the lungs are in the center of the chest. I mean, of course, they're both sides, but the heart is more on the side, a different location. So the reading is a little bit connected also to emotions, yeah? Because when I connect to the lung, when I connect to the lung, I feel, how would I say? I feel that I'm a bit caving in, yeah? Like this, I'm kind of going inwards. And I feel immediately that I cannot breathe very easy. Yeah? Do you have any symptoms still from the lung infection?
Yes, sometimes I have cough attacks. Start coughing from out of nowhere.
Okay.
They're very, very rare, but they're still.
Okay. So maybe we can connect a bit more to the lungs. Maybe they lack something or something. Let's see what's going on. Okay. So when I connect to your lungs, and I'm talking, there's left lung and right lung, I don't differentiate now, although it's possible to do that. But when I'm connecting to the lungs, what comes, just a minute. It's come something that like injustice, a feeling of injustice. Um, like a feeling that I'm going inward and I don't want to get involved with the world, something like this. This is the feeling comes from the lungs. And I don't want to do anything with the world, you know. Um, so it looks like some difficult experience that you had either in this life or other life that blocked the energy of the lungs. Yeah. What I said, does it bring something up for you from this life?
Yes, it resonates with me, not because no, in a way, that radical, but I've been having this mindset of blocking most of the things, of the external things, the news, politics and stuff like that. I have I would like to have nothing to do with all that kind of stuff. Maybe that's the way, that's the energy you're feeling, that I'm blocking out some stuff. Maybe could be,
Uh, but do you
but
feel that what you're doing is healthy for you? Do you feel that, or do you feel it's coming from
yes,
pathology, like something that you couldn't do it, so you had to do it, or something like this, because it doesn't feel healthy. This, what I'm not saying it's connected to what you say or not, I don't know,
well,
but it doesn't feel healthy. It feels as if that energy of the lung is pulled in, and because the lung, is the organ of breathing.
yes,
Obviously it must be connected to life. But here there is the opposite. It's like something I don't want to be connected to life. So it's opposite of that breath that comes and goes and makes us alive. But what comes is the opposite, is like, leave me alone. I don't want to be connected. So can you relate to that?
but in that, if you word it that way, no, because I still
Okay.
feel connected to the world.
Yeah.
I want to live, I want
Yeah.
to
And you
take
have also
experiences, and
friends, and you have a wife, and you have family,
yes,
or an
correct.
active person. And
But yes, yeah, at the same time, mm, I put myself walls to some things, as I said before. I'm a
okay.
very introvert person, and I'm not friend of the
Okay.
first
So
person
maybe we
thing.
can again go back in time like we did for the knee and
Yes,
see if it's something. Okay, so just a minute. So I connect to this feeling, and then we start to go back. And then I go, for example, to 20, it's still the same, to 15, a little bit less. Yeah, this is important. It's a bit less. To 10, it's not. So it's this life, and it happened in your puberty, like 15. So I believe it's emotional. It's something that you went through as you moved. I don't know what happened in your life in that time. Usually it's family related or relationship related, but something happened that made you feel that if you're protecting yourself, it's better. Do you know what
yes,
happened?
that's
What,
spot on. Actually, yes.
what happened in that time?
I had a rough patch.
What?
I
Sorry.
had no, I had like a rough patch. It was a difficult time for me. My dad had this job when he had to constantly keep moving, from this city to another one, and I couldn't make any friends. I was overweight, and I was being constantly left away from the groups, and was tough, and that was a time where um, didn't want to go out. Didn't want to go and make friends, and yes, that's actually spot on.
Okay.
Around 15, 16 years old.
Yeah, that's exactly when the. So what do you feel was the result of that? Meaning, what kind of personality you developed as a result?
Mm, I always have been an introvert person, but that made like the make myself much
Stronger.
stronger.
Okay. So what do you feel that this information, because you see it's the lung holds this, let's say, trauma or this difficulty, it's in your lungs. It's also in your psyche, obviously, but it's in the organ. So what can you, maybe we take the example of what we did with the leg, and maybe you can think, how could you help your lungs, regarding that situation or that information? What comes to you, William?
And feeling peace, like
Okay.
thinking of a bright light going out from my chest to infinity, and try to to feel, to let go all those feelings.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I see it's not working enough. Um, so maybe what we can do, maybe what we see, because the system, because we always, when we try to do, always in life, we try to do, we have to do. So also when we do healing, we do. But let's take the possibility or the approach of not doing. Yeah. Because you see, when you are in that age when it started, so you had a lot of suffering, and you didn't have, I believe, the avenue to express it. So it's got in and it's got kind of buried in the system. And right now we're kind of exposing it. So maybe we can try just to be with the information that is in your organ. Yeah. Just to tell yourself, I didn't have the time and the opportunity and the knowledge to do it, what I'm doing right now. So I want to be with the experience now, meaning that you bring your awareness to your lungs and you say, my dear lungs, now I'm completely with you and I'm completely with the experience that we went through. So it's your time now to renovate, to come back like we were at 10 before. You're fine. But there is information in our system that make you not fine. So let's come back. And I'm here with you to experience together this transformation. So take time for this. How is it?
And felt very good.
Yeah, now
Like
it's good.
it's making peace your.
Yeah, I see now it's worked. I know. The only place it didn't shift, maybe you can take a minute for that. It's in the right lung. The back, like let's say the lung has a volume to it. So the middle backwards of the right lung is still tense or dark. The left is perfect, the front of the right is perfect, but to the right is need attention there. So maybe you can focus what you're doing there. It's working very good. What do you experience, or what did you experience?
To focus
Sorry?
on, trying to focus on all my energy in that spot.
Mm-hmm. It looks good now, you know, it looks much, much better. Okay. So you healed, my friend. No, it looks much better.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. Yeah.